this is how to draw an old school plague doctor. Enjoy.
Right, people, how to draw an old school plague doctor. Now, this one's pretty fun, and it's not quite as complicated as people sort of think. So we're going to be doing this on the iPad Pro in Procreate like normal. But you can do it on normal paper, pens, markers, whatever you want. I'm going to use 4 layers. So sketching, line work, shading, colour. Start with sketching and work our way down. So sketching, going to use dark reds. Sketching, technical pencil. Just going to start with. Can do a circle. Going to do a big triangle with a curved bottom. Like so. Cutting into the circle. Very important. Come off the bottom of the circle. We're going to come out. Curve outwards. And we're going to curve it back into the circle. As if it was curving around and making that kind of teardrop shape. Now on that line that curves in, we're going to do a circle just there. And then we're going to do this big oval, cutting up around the circle, like so. And then coming up from roughly about here, going to bring up and make like a rectangular shape that fits over that circle shape. Secondary line just there. And then we're going to have this part here, which is going to be like the fabric that's going to kind of sit over his mask. So I'm going to curve this down around the bottom of that mask, going to curve around here, create a few little curves, bring a curve down here, and make this kind of curve end, and we're going to make a few layers, so we're going to keep curving around, like so. Curve around that triangle shape, a few little loopy lines in, like so. Inside that mouth bit, we're going to create a secondary line now. That's going to come across. Make sure this area has got more space than the bottom one. Otherwise it won't look right. And then this bottom bit, we're going to have some old school detailing, so I'm going to have like an old school block here with loads of little dots in. It's going to bring in a few little pattern works here. It's going to bring in 2 lines coming down, one across. A line here that's going to come outside of that, just like an extra bit of clothing. And a line there that's going to come outside of that bit there, just outside that bit of clothing. Now it's the basic principle of the shape of it. So we're going to come in now, and I'm just going to refine this. So if I turn this down just a touch, create a new layer just over the top so you can see. So we've got a circle now. You basically want it a nice sort of circle, and another circle inside that. We're going to have this little shape just here off the side, like so. The beak, going to have curve around like so, refine that line. There. And then going across the top like this, I'm just going to have little dots going all the way across the top and possibly all the way across the bottom. Or should I just on the top part of the beak? No, I'm going to have just on the top part of the beak, I think. So top part there, coming like so. And just refine there. So we've got these lines, going to basically make a few of these curving up. So you've got the main one, which is going to curve around, that's the main bit of fabric that's going around it. And here maybe a few little detail ones, so a little line just here maybe. One curving here, because this one goes up around the edge. A few curving around, just kind of sort of dipping into the shape. Like so. And once you've got that, I'm going to go to the line work. And using inking tool and black, I'm going to use Studio Pen. We're going to go over everything now and just make it nice and neat. So it's done everything we just done. Don't worry about going as fast as I do. I am aware that I go very fast with these. Pause, rewind, take your time. You know, this is not a race. You know, just enjoy it. If it takes you 10 minutes to do it, fine. If it takes you 2 weeks to do it, it makes no difference. It's all about enjoying it. So let's bring in those dots. Keeping them roughly about even spaces apart. Like so. Bring this curve up. I'm going to bring a little curve just there like that. I'm going to make these lines fairly different sort of lengths. don't want them all the same length. Some going a bit further, some going a bit shorter. So don't want to join up. Yeah, it looks right. Just going to whip in this line here. Now where I've got to stop the hat, I'm going to make this little dent just here. So I'm going to do this line upwards. I'm going to do the first rectangle and then I'm just going to go a bit further out on top. It's just a very simple little bit of extra detail which I like. Just go into the hat so the hat head goes into it. Just going to curve in this bottom bit. Now you probably see me spin this around quite a lot. It's because I find certain lines to do better at certain angles. So when you're drawing, if you feel like you need to turn your paper upside down, to sort of put a line in a direction that's comfortable for you, just go ahead and do that. There's nothing wrong with that. I do it all the time when I'm painting. The amount of times I paint upside down, I literally grab the paint and just turn it upside down because I find certain angles easier for me. I do that all the time. It's just certain movements of your hand. You'll just find certain movements more comfortable than others. I'm not saying sort of like don't go outside your comfort zone, but if something works, then why not do it? So that's all plotted in now, so I'm going to turn off that sketching layer. And I've got line work, click on it, make sure I've got reference selected. So now I'm going to go shading. We're going to select selection tool, top left hand corner. I've got it set to automatic, and now when I click on certain areas, it's going to select just those areas. I'm going to go use spray paint tool, medium nozzle. I use this because I like the texture of it. But if you want to use airbrush or any preference, just use which one you feel comfortable with. And I'm going to shade in certain parts black. So come back inside the hat, I'm going to have that bit black. Top of the hat, I'm going to have black coming across like so. I'm going to have black in this bit, but a bit lighter. So I'm going to have like a bit of colour in there, I think. I haven't decided yet, but I think I'm going to have colour in there. Start with actually the front bit. So a little bit of black just on the back bit there. A little bit on the inside part, just underneath the fabric. A bit similar here, just maybe come across that bottom section a touch. Inside the glass, I'm literally just bringing this black line just through the centre like so. A little bit of black just in the corner there. And just here, where I've got the lines, I'm going to just kind of do a little bit where it kind of sits underneath. So I'm going to go freehand here, just sort of show you what I mean. So I'm going to sketch in this part here. So I want this bit to kind of fit underneath this line. So I'm going to sketch in this area. And I'm going to sketch here, just underneath that line, you see? Where I've got this one here, I'm going to sketch around here. So I'm drawing inside that line. Curve around. So I've got area selected. Oops. And now when I draw, see it's just drawing underneath the line. Obviously if you've done this on paper, you haven't got to do that because it's quite easy to draw up to the line. It's just when you're doing it digitally, it can be a little bit tricky sometimes to just do it in the area you want. You can just draw it and then erase around it. To be honest, I do that a hell of a lot. But the selection tool just makes it easier. So literally just doing it for all those bits where it kind of sits a bit underneath. Then lastly, it's going to go automatic, just select all of it. So I want a little bit of black just here, on the back of it, and just as it sits underneath the hat. So it's kind of like a little bit of a shadow from the top part of the hat, like so. Selecting these bottom bits. It's going to go black from the outside here, very heavy. Tiny bit in those corners. Again, just a little bit as it sits underneath there. You might blacken this middle one. And then the rest is pretty much going to be in colour. So I'm going to go to the colour layer now. I'm going to select certain areas that I know I want in yellow to begin with. So I want these ones to be in a golden yellow. If you like my colour palette, head over to my Facebook or Instagram. You'll see it on there. And you can copy the exact colours I use. So I'm going to this nice orange to begin with. I'm going to come over the brown just on the edge, a little bit just there. A little bit just on that glass bit. And then the areas I want to be in red, so I'm going to go for there, and there, I think. Yeah, I like that. Can have this area here, this like nice kind of parchment-y kind of colour, I think. Like so. And this bit here, I'm going to use yellow, but I'm not going to colour it all in yellow. So I'm going to like bring in yellow kind of around the shading. So it kind of makes it feel a bit kind of metallic and copperish. Kind of like that. And the inside parts here, I might do these and yeah, I like that. And there you have it. That is how to draw an old school Plague Doctor. I hope you like it. Comment, like, subscribe, check out my videos. I am The Broken Puppet, and I will see you next time. Peace.